right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. Sean, if you'd like to kick off and share a few words, that would be wonderful.
Hello, everybody. So glad you could join us for this event today. Special welcome to the graduates, of course, and to their parents and families, the people who made all this possible, people who guided them along the way and paid the bills for the last 4 years. Obviously, this isn't the way that we wanted to do this, not the way we expected to do it. In fact, we had something much bigger planned for you guys today. We were hoping to be sharing a beer or some sort of beverage with you guys in the stock pavilion, just for our ACE graduates, but that wasn't to be. But I think you know that Chancellor Jones has promised that there will be an in-person graduation event for this class at some point, and we certainly hope to see you all back for that. In fact, I hope to see you back for more than that. You guys are alums now, and I would really encourage you to be active as alums and to stay in touch with us. Try to attend alumni events. Come back to campus. Don't be a stranger. We love to stay connected with alums, and we hope you will be a part of that network for us. A couple of things here about what we're trying to do. Very shortly here, I'm going to turn it over to Craig Lemoyne, and he's going to say a few words before introducing each of you individually. We haven't done this very much. We just got out of one session, and it may not be the smoothest thing. It's again not the best substitute for an in-person experience, but we're doing our best. It's important that we do this to recognize you, because what you have accomplished is something really major, and we are again very glad that you're joining us for it. We are recording the event, and we will try to make that available afterwards as well. So I'm about to turn it over to Craig here and put the spotlight on him.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And it's just been absolutely wonderful to work with all of you over the last few years. This has been fantastic, and I can't say, there's a better bunch of financial planning students out there. I wanted to just share some words about the world we're going into and how important it is that you're a big part of that. We're going into this real uncertainty. And the question is, where does the economy head from here? Where does our jobs head from here? Where does unemployment head from here? Where do markets head from here? And there's a lot of questions in the world around you that you're equipped to answer. And so I just wanted to kind of send you off with this world of opportunity, that it may seem a little hard, it may seem a little frustrating. You may be in a spot where you've interviewed for 1 or 2 positions and you're still kind of waiting for that right fit. But I want to tell you the good and power that you have and all that you've learned in being able to help people with their investments and retirement, wealth management, counsel them with regard to credit, help them navigate the world of unemployment, if that's the way that it goes. And you're really empowered to do incredible things right now, and the demand for you is huge. The demand for you with friends, the demand for you with family, the demand for you in careers. You're needed today more than you've ever been. And so to this class, it's going to be unique. You're going to have a story to tell the rest of your life. But know that everything you've learned while you were here, you can turn around and apply today and help the people around you and learn to give advice that's so sorely needed. So I wanted to thank all of you for our time together. This is the first class I've seen y'all from when you were sophomores, and it makes me tear up a little bit to imagine what is it going to be like without you. I know that you're going to do great and wonderful things. Before I read some names off, there is one thing we need to do before we go. I'm going to send you one last email, and I need some information from you to make sure we're all set with the Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards. So when you get that, make sure you reply. Hopefully we'll still have financial planning days here in Champaign-Urbana. We'd love to have you come back. We'd love to build out some alumni events with those. And so I absolutely can't wait to see you the next time we have one. So with that, know the world is filled with opportunity. the skills and knowledge that you've learned and spent the last 4 years struggling for is needed today more than ever before. And so go out there and do wonderful things. And it's just been absolutely wonderful to work with each of you. And so with that, we're going to go ahead and read the names of our financial planning concentration graduates. And so thank you all for coming today. Okay, hold on. Here we go. All right. So, Jason Bear. Maria. Oh my gosh, this is just all over the place. I'm so sorry. Maria Bladus. Maddie Brown. Rebecca Chan. Natalie Chow.
Way to go! Way to go, man!
Presley Fee. Matt Fidian. Christopher Fox. Colby Guilford. Anthony Greco. Gina Grossback. Alex Izzard. Nikel Jane. Phil Johnston. Kevin Kawasaki, Jacob Langford. Dominique LaSalva.
Congratulations, Jakey! Woo!
Our bronze tablet winner, Jocelyn Lee. Megan Lomas. Thomas Moore. Cameron Nylick.
Yay!
Andrew O'Brien. Roman Padilla. Christopher Pena. Zachary Razik.
Yeah, Zach!
Go, Zach!
Ronnie Reeves. Daniel Simon. Melissa Stitt. Taylor Thomas. Harley Tobin. And Anastasia Vorobivia. We couldn't have done it without you, and congratulations, each and every one of you. You've done something fantastic. We're very proud of you.
Thanks, Craig.
Thank you.
Thank you, Craig!
Thank you.
Thanks, Craig!
I'm going to miss all of you.
Well done, everybody.
Thank you. Congratulations, 2020 grads.
Congratulations to everyone.
Go get in. Thank you, Craig.
Congrats.
Yeah. Congrats, everyone.
Love you, Zach.
Yeah.
Congrats, Cameron. Cameron Nylick.
Greg Presley.
Cameron.
Hey, do you want to try leading an ILL?
So proud of you, Rooster.
So Craig, I just muted everybody again.
Yeah. Well,
We can ask people if they want to speak to raise their hand.
all right. If anyone would like to share a couple of words, we'll go ahead and find you, and we'd love to have you say a few things.
So thank you, Craig. My name is Craig Gunderson, and I'm the ACE's Distinguished Professor in the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Economics and the Director of Undergraduate Studies. I wanted to, one of the great things that being about Director of Undergraduate Studies is every year I get to see the students come up and get their diplomas. And it gives me so much pride to see all the students getting their diplomas. University of Illinois is not an easy place to get into, and it's not an easy place to get through. So really profound kudos to all students always who get a diploma from University of Illinois. But I especially wanted, to praise all of you and to say how proud I am of you. This is not, back in January, this is not what you had anticipated being your graduation. This is not what you had anticipated the past, last final couple months of your senior year. So I'm really proud of you. I also want to say a little bit to the parents, family, and friends of the graduates. When you brought your child to University of Illinois, as you had not anticipated this sort of a graduation. I'm in the same boat as you. My daughter is graduating from college this year as well, and so it's not what we had anticipated either. So I wanted to welcome all of you and thank you, and just, for being such wonderful caregivers to your children. And I also wanted to say just a little bit about Craig Lemoyne. You all are, I don't know if all you students and all your parents know how lucky you were to have Craig Lemoyne headed up this program. He really has just transformed this program on our campus, and it's become a nationally and internationally recognized program. So you all are very lucky as you move out into your careers. Thank you, Craig.
Thank you, but we couldn't have done it without them. So again, thank y'all so much for this. And it's really been amazing to work with y'all in the last 3 years. And I just can't wait to see the places you go from here. It's going to be pretty awesome. So if anyone would like to share a couple of things, I can't see the list of people pretty well. So if somebody else could, click on the people that have their hands up. I've got a pretty bad glare, but I also have a 2- and a 5-year-old inside. So this was the quietest place I could think of to give some comments.
Lindsay Panazzo has raised her hand. Let's see if I can find her.
Hey, it's Harley Tobin. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for the opportunity to have this group together. While we are a smaller department, I'm very proud to have such a strong network and such a strong group of individuals. I know a lot of the seniors here, while we didn't anticipate this as our grand finale, it's an opportunity for us to really take a look at what this world can, what can occur in this world. I think a lot of us until now have been faced with a lot of positivity, a lot of good progression, and it's always a good opportunity to reevaluate and see what can happen in this world. So take a look at everything going on around us and really understand really the next moves and that sort of thing. I want to thank all of the advisors and all of the professors that are here today. Thank you for all that you do for the students and for the university itself. The initiatives and the progression that has come from this department and the College of ACES has been phenomenal, and I'm very proud to be a part of that. As the president of the Financial Planning Club, it's been a true honor to see the growth of a lot of our students, from this underclassmen this year and up to the seniors that are graduating now. We've been together through a lot now, and the classes we've taken together and competition. Well, in closing, I just want to thank everybody and thank you for the opportunity to get together. This has been, while it's not what we to have some sort of closure here, I'm looking forward to the in-person if that does happen. And regardless, I want to welcome all the seniors and the families to keep a part of our program and to watch it grow, because it's going far, and I can't wait to be a part of that. So thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you.
I'm not sure. Couldn't quite figure out how to raise my hand, but I'd also like to say a few words.
Sure,
First of all, thank you very much, my friends, for my family. Thank you so much for supporting me through this journey. Thank you to all my professors. Shout out to Craig. You've been amazing helping out with the Financial Planning Club, the coursework, helping us students network and grow professionally. And I just hope everyone the best in the future. Cheers.
Thank you, Cam.
Hi, I also want to say something if we have time.
Of course.
All right, so I just want to say thank you to my parents for making this all happen. I'm really thankful for all my family and friends who have supported me throughout the 4 years. Thank you to the entire ACE department for really being the best college at the University of Illinois. I think everyone's really supportive, and it really feels like a family.
Well, any other comments on that? I really do hope all of y'all come back to our financial planning day when that happens next time, and we'll have some alumni stuff. It'll be a ton of fun. We're planning on a lot of events in Chicago when all this lifts up and we can meet again. And even if we sit 6 feet apart, we'll figure out a way to get those things to happen. So it's really going to be a lot of fun.
I just want to say something real quick if I could.
Of course.
All right. I just wanted to say thank you to, first of all, family, mom, dad, stepdad, girlfriend, sister, everyone that had anything to do with, that was involved with support. Definitely the ACE department, specifically Craig, just because you're such a great asset, because I actually joined the concentration when you joined. So we kind of grew up with this together. So, and I'm grateful to see and happy to see what you're gonna do with it going forward. So, and definitely with all the professors, because I feel like I got a great education and definitely set up well for the future. And family that's afar, and I do have family that's on Zoom on a separate meeting right now, and with this too. So, but yeah, everyone that has supported me and has believed in me along the way, I'm just grateful and thank you for all that you've done.
Well, we couldn't have done it without you. Anyone else? Any other words to say to your peers and before we throw hats in the air and that sort of thing? At least we won't get them confused.
I want to say, Charlie, I want to say a quick thing for Phil. He wasn't able to make it onto the chat today, but he did want to give his thanks to everybody, and he wishes he could be here.
Phil is one heck of a guy. All right, well, thank all of you so much for being here. And I think, Ann, we're leaving with the other video on the way out, or how's that? Okay. All right, well, thank you, everybody.
Start it soon. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Well done, everybody.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, 2020 grads.